Hello, welcome to lift class. Today we are going to be doing resistance training, but it's going to feel a little bit more like cardio. I'm just going to tell it to you straight, okay? You are going to need, after our warm-up, a weight. Now, this looks huge. It's a 5-pound plate, okay? My 10-pound plate is back there. I'm hoping I can use it during our core section, okay? But I also have an 8-pound dumbbell, so 5, 8, and a 10. Feel free to grab a 3 just in case, okay? I might swap out. There's a 3 right there. I can see it. I might swap out. I even have my 4-pound ball. So whatever equipment is like the light to moderate is what I take out. You just need one of each. I'm going to just show you an example of what we're doing today and why we're going lighter. So whether you have a plate or a dumbbell, we're going to do things like push out as we squat, okay? That's going to be after we've already kind of burned out our shoulders. We have things like high knee run or push press overhead. There's going to be a lot of overhead holds. When I'm doing overhead holds, I can't hold that much weight overhead for that long. I don't know about you, okay? But it starts to add up. So that's why I'm telling you, go a little bit lighter. You can always go through, we're actually going through all the exercises once, and then we'll go through all of them again. So on the second set of work, if you were like, that wasn't enough weight, then add on. So I'm doing the opposite of what I normally tell you. I'd say go lighter first, then get heavier on the second set, okay? So I know usually I'll say go heavy first and drop. Totally opposite today. We're moving in a different way, okay? So follow along with me. We're just gonna move quickly through everything. This is how our count goes today. 30 seconds of one exercise, 20 seconds of another. They're back to back. 10 seconds rest or transition. It's gonna be fast. If you need to pause me and take a breath, please do. You know you can pause me and come back. I'll be here hopefully. All right, so now you've got your equipment out. I have a mat, I have a sweat towel, I have water. Do you have that as well? Cool. All right, we're gonna get started with our warm up. We're gonna have fun, start your watches. We're gonna do this, we're gonna rock it. Let's go. 30 seconds of each exercise in our warm up, okay? We're going to squat, arm swing, and up. Arm swing. So I'm adding like a little extra little woo here as I sit back. Almost like a ski swing with your arms. Again, never been skiing. Oh, play music. Play music. You're sitting your butt way back. I want you to remember that every time we squat today, is just sink your butt back. Our emphasis today is core. Go ahead and squat down. We're gonna reach. You're either gonna put your elbows on your thighs, or you can reach down to the ground if you get a little bit further, okay? Our emphasis is core today. So everything we do is going to be core-centric movement. I would also say it's a lot of shoulders. I would not say that like necessarily you'll feel your biceps or your triceps. You might. All right, we're gonna take a nice lunge back. Step up, open your chest. Do that again, other side. Lunge back, open your chest. There will be some jumping, so if you aren't jumping today, take the jump out, okay? I'll give you options. So for example, we'll be doing an overhead hold as we high knee run. You'll high knee march, okay? Just take everything down a little bit if you need to. Coming down to all fours, cat-cow. Hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Round out your spine, tuck your tailbone under, chin tucks. Oh, that feels so good, and release. Round out. I'm excited to work with you today. Thanks so much for showing up, whether you're catching the replay or you're on live. I'm proud of you. You made the commitment today to show up. We're gonna do this work. Come into a low lunge twist, okay? So one leg forward, one leg comes back, open up, twist, and then switch. And honestly, during this class today, if you don't have any weight in your hand, that's okay too, all right? I wanna make sure that I give you that disclaimer. We're gonna come to a knee push-up and then into a child's pose, okay? So, push up on your knees, back child's pose. We go chest, stretch. Push up, back to child's pose. Push up, child's pose. This is it, 5 more seconds, and then we're going to talk about the work ahead a little bit more detailed. So first things first, I'm going to grab my 5-pound plate, I think, for this first set of work. It is squat press. We've done things like this before. So obviously I have this plate. I want to make sure I don't hit myself in the face. If you're doing it with a dumbbell, you're holding the bell head to head. Okay, then we're going to go into an overhead hold jumping jack. So the first 2 moves. I'm going to put my 8 there just in case I need it. Ready, set, let's go. Squat, press, squat, press. So I grabbed the 5-pound plate. Probably could do this heavier. I know I could do this heavier actually. But I'm just going to start here and I can adjust next time through, okay? Now as you press overhead, your core is tight. Drive through your legs. Press to the ceiling. But I want you to think about keeping your core, your center, solid and strong, because it is. All right, ready, set, overhead jacks. You may do overhead taps if you need to take out the jump. We're only here for 20 seconds. It goes by fast, so try to jack with me. Breathe. Blood is going up and down. You're working really hard. Plant your feet on the ground. Take your left foot open. Keep your plate or your dumbbell up. We have a windmill. Adjust as needed. Here we go. We're starting now. That was your 10-second transition. So we're doing a windmill. You're reaching towards your toe. I like to take the palm of my hand, open it up, and slide straight down the inner part of my leg. Feeling this in your obliques. Top arm's loaded, obviously. We're going to take this and do a high knee run with the weight overhead. Use the weight or don't use the weight. Ready, set, go. You can march. Take out the jump. Just get your knees up. So are we starting to feel our shoulders warming up? Yeah. A little faster. Knees up, knees up. 3, 2, 1. Get yourself set up for the other side. So, right toe, perpendicular feet. Weight comes directly over your shoulder. Other hand in the instep, the other leg. Something I forgot to cue you on, look up. Just with your eyes, maybe a little chin tilt. Look up instead of forward. Once you've got it, look at me and then look up. Try not to look at the ground. Work your side abs, your obliques. Okay, you should feel this right above your hip, between your rib cage, right here. And a little bit on the other side. You've got 3, 2, 1. Overhead hold. Run it out. High knee run. I want your heart rate to get up here. So, knees up, hip height. Come on. Come on. Three, 2, 1. Pause for 10. We're going to take our right leg and pull twist. Slow knee. Ready, set, go. Pull. So you're going to go straight arms, weight to your hip twist. Like a clenched knee almost. Nice and slow. A lot of air. Five more seconds. Are we feeling this in our midsection? If not, contract. Ooh. Now, at your chest. Fast, fast, fast. We're twisting and pulling a knee here. Power knee. Feeling it in your legs, in your core. Right here. Twist, pull, twist, pull, twist, twist, twist. Pause. Let's get ready for the other side. Weight comes out. We pull towards our hips. There's a twist and a pull. Try it on this side. Ready, set, go. Slow. If I did it from the forward position, it's looking like this. okay? Pull the weight in. Hold the space between you and the weight. Hold at your chest. Quick. Power knee, fast knee. It's a standing twist with a knee pull. 5 more seconds. Speed it up. 3, 2, 1. Breathe. Okay, remember I showed you squat press forward. That's what we're doing next. More shoulders, more core. Let's go. Press forward. I don't know about you, what weight you're using, but this seems pretty good to me. I don't know that I'm going up in weight. We'll see. As you drop your butt back, weight pushes front. Okay, now, I don't even know if I can do this. Jump, push, jump, push, jump, push. So, jump in place, push forward, to your toes, if you need to, and time. What's that? Oh my gosh, okay. Headed down to the floor. I'm gonna grab my dumbbell for this. Switching to an 8. Come on your right elbow, right knee, or on your toe. We know this one, we're gonna thread through, reach, thread through. Okay, we've got this oblique crunch here. You guys, you're gonna see this on Saturday, because we do it on Saturdays. Hello, are you recognizing it? Usually we just do it from a hand, not an elbow. You're gonna see something similar on Friday. We're totally going to town on these obliques here. All right, mountain climbers, regular climbers, point your toe, knee to nose, fast or slow, butt down. Hands directly underneath your shoulders, don't run away from them. Don't run away from your shoulders. Pause, let's do the other side, set yourself up. Left elbow on your knee or your toes, reach up, 3, 2, 1, thread through. Up, thread through. There's a little twist in your torso. Okay, if the weight is too much, you lose it, and you work the core. The name of this workout is called Killer Core. I hope your core gets killed in the best way possible, and tomorrow your abs are sore. All right? And then your abs are gonna look killer. You're gonna be so strong. All right, ready, set, run out. So this could be here and here, okay? Just keep going. Like I said, butt down, shoulders over the wrists. Pause. Sink down on the ground. Breathe. We've got Russian twist. You can float your heels or put your heels down on the ground, okay? Weight comes right at your chest, and we're gonna come side to side, slow and controlled. Lean back, make a V shape with your body, chest is up. Woo. My right oblique, you feel it. This is the one we just worked with the thread through. 4 more seconds, 3, 2, 1, put the weight down. We've got bicycle crunches. So think about taking your shoulder to your knee, and your knee to your shoulder, and we're doing a bicycle. Control the movement. You don't need to move too fast. Keep it a good pace. Steady, 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 tempo, pause. Okay, slow reaching, sit up. If you can, bend knees. Okay, if not, straighten your legs. And if you can't do that, crunch. Otherwise, we're gonna aim for a full, now roll back, controlled and slow. Lift with control, don't jump or jerk, reach to the ceiling, Roll back slow, one vertebrae at a time. It's called a rollback, so let's focus on the rollback part. Slow escalator, okay? Reach. Slow, 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 slow. Feet come up or bent knees. Pulsing reaches to your toes. It can also look like this, okay? Now you can go a little faster. Keep control. You're not jumping or jerking. 4, 3, 2, 1. Renegade row is next. This is the only place I would really go heavier. I think I am going heavier. I'm going to grab my heavier weight and still keep your promise. On your knees or on your toes. Weight in the right hand. Row. Row. Either way, you're not opening up your hips as you take the weight and row. Feel my abs immediately, whether I'm on my knees or my toes. You keep your butt down, that's my biggest suggestion. If you're new to this, come to tabletop all fours, but keep your belly button drawn in, okay? Hand under your shoulder. Weight comes down, right knee to your elbow. And I'm gonna give you a challenge here, okay? Right knee to elbow, float your toe. You can even tap your heel. Knee to elbow. It's like a leg check almost, okay? Pause. 10 seconds, let's do the other side. And then, we're starting from the top. You're doing okay? You're feeling this a little bit? Cool. Hand under your shoulders. Renegade row. And if the weight is too much, here, okay? Trying not to twist your body. Trying to keep your shoulders parallel to the ground and your hips parallel to the ground. If you have a weight, you're hiking up towards your pocket, okay? Three, two, other knee, so it should be your left knee now. Elbow, elbow, can you float your leg? You can even come down to a knee and do this, okay, if you need to. If you need to, come to your knee. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's take 40 seconds to reset ourselves. So you're sticking with the weight that you did. You're changing it. I have to make a decision. I like this weight. Go heavier on my core. Okay. I'm gonna try to go up in weight a little bit. I'm gonna have my other weight here nearby if I need it. Did you make your decision? Really, we're kind of in one space, so it shouldn't make a huge difference where you know, just place some weights right off to the side, and you only need a little bit. All right, so here's our squat. I need heavier for this. Oh, way heavier. Squat, push overhead. Ready, set, go. Okay, this feels better. Butt goes back as you rise up. Drive through your legs. Push your heels in the ground. Squeeze your butt core, and then press overhead with your shoulders. Tops of the shoulders working here. Hold the weight overhead. Right now, jacks. Or toe taps. Good grip on your weight. Don't let it drop on your head, please. Be safe. 4, 3, 2, 1. A little heavy. Okay. We're already at windmills. Okay. What I'm going to go for it with my windmills. So, right toe forward, left toe turned out. Weight overhead. Hold at the side and rise up. Look up with your eyes. Side, bend, stand tall. The weight stays over your shoulder the whole time. Okay, this weight is too heavy for me to run with. I already know that. I'm going to drop it and switch it. Run, high knee run, weight overhead. When I did jacks, it didn't feel like I had a good grip on it. And I don't want it falling on my head. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe, switch sides, windmill. Whew. Now you got the hang of it. You've done it once. You know what you're doing. Be perpendicular, palm on the inside. Weight goes up, look up, and in half. You get a little bit more range on this side. I can fold myself in half a little bit more. And that can happen with your body. We're working to balance out those imbalances. Okay, core tight. Think about squeezing through your center. That's where the work is happening, okay? Shoulder stabilizing the weight overhead. We're using our midsection to guide us back up. Overhead, high knees. March or run, go. Knees come up, hip height. Get them up there, hike them up. 8 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, pause. Okay, power knees. You try this. 8. Okay, let's start. Right leg pull in. Slow. Getting out to my 5. My shoulder said no. There's a difference between pushing your body and making changes to avoid injury, okay? You've got to kind of figure that out on yourself. And if you have questions, feel free to text me. Weight comes into your chest. Hold it here. Fast, fast, power knee. Twist, pull, twist, pull. This is very much 90s aerobics. 5 more seconds. Stay with me. Speed it up, in fact. And time. Switch on to the other side. Whew, we doing okay? Heart rates are good. Ready, set to other side. Pull knee. Pull knee. Contract through center. Grab a head, pull the head to your hip, knee to your chest, just like kickboxing. One more. Weight comes to your chest, fast, pull, twist, knee twist. Speed it up, 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Squat push. Gonna stay with this weight. As you squat down, the weight comes out, wide feet, toes forward, push, sit back. It's like a drop squat. Push the weight up. Someone's coming at you, boom. Okay? I want you to kind of power push as you drop your butt down. Everything comes back together to stand. Push out, vertical jump, or to your toes. Okay? Here if you need to. Over here. You're just moving at the best pace you can. If you want to go here faster, you're welcome to. In time. That one felt awkward. I'm not going to lie to you. Okay, I'm going to go with my 8. We're down an elbow plank. We got a thread through. You're on your right elbow. On your knee or your toe. Thread through. Go. So this is where my right oblique really felt it afterwards. Means I was doing the work really well, right? If you're feeling it, you know, your abs are engaged and working. I don't know about you, but I don't mind waking up and doing like a good morning stretch and being like, ooh, my abs, a little sore. I like that feeling. All right, into mountain climbers, weight comes down. Don't run away from your shoulders. And run knee to nose, alternating sides. down. Hopefully mine is down. I'm as far as I'm gonna get it. 3, 2, 1. Breathe and switch sides. All starting to add up now, isn't it? All right. So begin. Try the other side. You're reaching the weight underneath you, almost like you're gonna put it behind you, and then you don't. You pick it back up, okay? Show you another angle. See how I reach it all the way through, underneath me? I should go as far as you can. All right, weight comes down. Mountain climbers, hands on your shoulders, booty down, run it up. You're running up a hill. You're climbing up a cliff. Mountain climbing. Hips are tilted towards your chin. Get your butt down. 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay, it's about ready to wipe some sweat. Okay, Russian twist. Try with my heavier weight. Ready? Heels down or float your heels. We come side to side. The only thing I will say, if you're floating your heels, don't let your bottom part of your body rock. Your heels have to be steady. So if you find your legs going like this, put them down. Thank you. Twist, twist. You guys, this is 10 pounds. I know it looks huge. Looks like it's 25. But it's only 10. It's a great weight for me for this. Find the great weight that works for you. Okay, bicycles. Right away. Breathe and then go. Shoulder to knee, knee to shoulder. I want you to get past your elbow. Okay, think further than your elbow, deeper than your elbow. And neck and shoulders lifted. Time, rest. We have rollbacks. Whew. I'm gonna hold my 10 for this as well, okay? So, remember, roll back, 1 vertebrae at a time. Reach up, roll back, 1 vertebrae at a time. Okay, so I corrected myself, weight goes over the shoulders, okay? The whole time, I had it at my chest. Push it up. Lead it to the ceiling, slow and controlled, roll back down. Slow and controlled, reach up. No jumping or jerking. A jump or a jerk looks like this. Okay? And then don't flop, control. Okay, we have pulsing lifts here. So reaching towards your toes or your bent knee, pulsing crunches. Pulse, pulse. This is where I'm allowing you to go fast. But think about drawing your belly button in towards your spine, keeping your lower back on the floor. Flip it over. It's time for our last moves. Renegade rows. Woo. Weight in your right hand. Left hand underneath you and underneath your shoulder. Trying to keep your hips parallel to the ground. Shoulders parallel to the ground. No weight if you're just working on your form. Okay? Halfway there. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Hands underneath your shoulders. Right knee, right elbow, right tricep. Try to float your leg. You can tap your heel or just let that leg float. I promise you, it adds just a little bit more if you don't tap the ground. Woo, drip. You can sweat all over my mat. Take a 10-second break. Everywhere. It's everywhere, you guys. All right, renegade rows. So, like I said, you can start here, all fours. Just make sure that your shoulders and hips are facing the ground. Your abs are engaged. Then take it to your knees. Then take it to your toes if you're ready, okay? Whew. Do a few on your toes. Come to your knees. Dripping everywhere. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last move. Right here. Knee to elbow. You're crunching your oblique. Your butt is down. Hands are underneath your shoulders. 5 more seconds. Curl up in a ball. Oh. Whew. Whew. How'd you do? I really felt like it was cardio day. Metabolic conditioning. Look at what we just did. Metabolic conditioning for your abs. So we worked them with resistance now. And now you're going to take your recovery time plus the rest of the day to build, repair back, because you got your heart rate really high, you're working really hard, and you're shredding, okay? Your body's going to burn more throughout the day. This is the kind of movement, even if it's only 30 minutes, that spikes your heart rate, your lungs, and your recovery time elongates, okay? So, let's go ahead and cool it down. Wipe all the sweat, and let's stretch it out. So I'm going to take us to the floor. If you're not down on the floor, come back down. Okay, if you got up, come back down. We're going to come onto our stomach. Push back into child's pose first. Fingertips ahead of you, draw back. Nice deep breath. Big breaths. All right, now lean forward, come down to your belly, and let's do some baby cobras here. So hands underneath your shoulders, right in front of your armpits. Let's reach. If you get to here, that's fine. If you can pull up a little bit further, that works too. Reach through your center. Come to all fours. Let's reach back in child's pose again, and let's angle it. So walk your hands to one side and your butt goes back. You open up our obliques here, inside your rib cage. Walk center and then to the other side. Come back to center, all fours, curl your toes under down dog. Let's walk our way back towards our feet. In your fold, chin up, flat back. You can either be on touching your shins or fingertips to the ground. Keep breathing, deep breaths. Oh my gosh, this is some recovery time for me. That was good, you guys. I got all worked up. Tuck your chin, round out your spine, tuck your tailbone, kind of ragdoll up to the top. Your shoulders opened up, so roll your shoulders down and back, open up your chest. Whew. Doing better now that it's all done? For sure. All right, we should stay on the ground and open up our shoulders. Let's do it on a wall or a chair, or if you want to come down to the ground, you can. Grab a wall, turn yourself open, chest and your shoulders. Do a little dance. Turn yourself around to the other side. If you have like a corner of a wall, grab onto the side of that and burn. All right, you can even grab a weight when you do this one. Let's just take a little fingertip stretch out. Open up your shoulders and your traps. I know they were creeping up, even if we tried not to, they were creeping up. And let's switch them to the other side. And then let's round out our shoulder blades. The last thing that Renegade Row was our back exercise, so you were using them. And even when you did your squat push, your back was working to pull back in. When we were doing this twist, your back was working. So many things were working. I would honestly say the only thing that really wasn't was necessarily our prime mover or our main mover was not our biceps or our triceps today, but everything else was working. They were assisting us with all of our movement. So take a nice deep breath. Exhale. Give yourself a round of applause. You did an awesome way to work your core. Hey, guess what? Friday we're coming back for kickboxing, which is also core centric. I'm telling you, we're gonna get this killer core. It's coming our way. All right, have a great day. I will see you back here on Friday. Remember, tomorrow is a great day to replay something you missed. go back and do mind class. If you missed that, or if you just want to do it again, go back and do cardio tomorrow. Go back and do another lift class that you liked from the past. You could totally do it, okay, if you want to work some arms and legs. And I'll see you back here on Friday. Have a good one. Thanks so much for joining me.